When it comes to modern-day relationships, many men have second thoughts about committing to a serious relationship with a modern woman. While most men are drawn to the fake beauty of the modern woman, the Sigma man is all too aware of what lies beneath. Sigma male is independent, intelligent, and does not blindly follow or conform to mainstream society. He doesn't put up with a modern woman's attitude or put her on a pedestal. While the list of reasons could go on and on, here are the top 12 reasons why Sigma males avoid modern women. 1. They can fall for any man with a big wallet. Unfortunately, it is not uncommon for modern women to fall head over heels for a man with a big bank account. They're often too easily taken in by material wealth and flashy gifts, regardless of whether or not the man has any other desirable qualities. While this may not be true for all women, it is common enough for Sigma males to shy away from such relationships. These women pick men based on their wallets, not their hearts. To a Sigma man, this is a huge red flag and an indication of her lack of self-worth. While there is nothing wrong with a woman wanting to be financially secure, modern women tend to lack emotional stability and are too often willing to sacrifice their true values for money. Whether it's a designer handbag or a lavish vacation, they often make materialistic decisions that Sigma men find distasteful. Not only is it a huge turnoff, but it also indicates the woman's lack of character. 2. They're too focused on their appearance. These women are often obsessed with getting the perfect Instagram selfie and following beauty trends without questioning the consequences of extreme diets and cosmetic surgery. Sigma males find this unattractive because they are more interested in a woman's inner beauty rather than her physical appearance. Of course, taking care of one's body and looking presentable is important. However, Sigma men prefer women comfortable in their own skin and don't obsess over trivial matters such as beauty standards. While these women are often quick to criticize their bodies, Sigma males find this insecurity to be a major turnoff. This obsession with physical beauty often translates into other areas of her life, and her shallow priorities are not something that Sigma males want to invest in. 3. They expect too much from a man. Modern women tend to have very high expectations of men and often seek a perfect partner. Whether it be having money, good looks, or being well educated, these women expect too much from their potential partners. This unrealistic expectation is something that Sigma males reject because they don't believe in the idea of perfection. They don't want to live up to someone else's ideals and would rather have a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. Having high standards is fine, but expecting perfection is simply unrealistic. They don't want to be put into a box or made to feel like they are not good enough because of their appearance or lack of money. This is why Sigma men often shy away from modern women and prefer to be with someone with more realistic expectations. 4. They often try to control their partner's actions and decisions. Some women can often be too controlling, trying to dictate what their partner should or shouldn't do. This kind of possessive attitude is something that Sigma males can't stand. They want a woman who allows them the freedom to think and make decisions for themselves, without constant interference from her. A relationship should be about mutual respect, not one person trying to have ultimate control over the other. Sigma men don't want to be in a situation where they are constantly being told what to do and how to act, as it will only lead to resentment and frustration. They much prefer a partner who trusts their own judgment and allows them to make their own decisions without any pressure or manipulation. When they're met with this type of behavior, Sigma males will often distance themselves or even break off the relationship entirely. 5. They don't understand the concept of independence. Modern women often rely too heavily on men, whether financially or emotionally, and are too often quick to give up their freedom in exchange for security. Sigma males find this lack of independence unattractive because they value a woman's strength, resilience, and self-sufficiency. A Sigma man won't commit to a woman who is looking for someone else to take care of her or fill the void in her life. He wants to be with someone secure in herself and can handle life's challenges without relying on support all the time. With this type of woman, this independence is often lacking, which makes it difficult for Sigma men to take such relationships seriously. While it is great to have a partner to support you, modern women take this dependency too far, and that is something Sigma males won't tolerate. 6. They are addicted to their phones and social media. Many women are constantly glued to their phones, scrolling through Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook. As a Sigma male, he values his privacy and will not put up with anyone who isn't present in the moment. He doesn't need constant validation from other people and doesn't need to constantly check his phone. If he notices that a woman is more invested in her phone than their relationship, he will likely distance himself from the situation. Having a strong connection with someone means being able to disconnect from the distractions of everyday life and focus on each other. While it's understandable that some women rely on personal branding to make a living, sometimes it can be taken too far. Trying to look perfect online isn't attractive to Sigma men, and they will often find someone else who is more focused on the present. 7. They're overly sensitive and make a big deal out of nothing. Some women are often too quick to judge and take offense at things that aren't meant to be offensive. This kind of hypersensitivity is something that Sigma males simply can't stand. They don't want to be walking on eggshells all the time, afraid of saying the wrong thing and making a woman angry. They prioritize honesty and transparency in relationships, which is difficult to do when someone is constantly on edge. If a woman takes every little thing personally or gets offended too easily, then how can a man trust that she won't take things out of context or blow them out of proportion? This hypersensitivity makes it difficult for Sigma to open up and be himself, which is why he often opts for less dramatic partners. 8. They keep in touch with exes for too long in case things could work out. Sigma males are usually done with past relationships and have no desire to keep in touch with their exes. They don't want to be in a situation where they are constantly comparing themselves to someone from the past or feeling like they aren't good enough for the woman they are currently with. If a woman is still in contact with her exes just in case they can work things out, the Sigma man will not be willing to stay in the relationship. He values loyalty and trust, which is difficult to do when someone isn't fully committed to moving on. That's why he will often choose to end things rather than stay in a relationship where he doesn't feel secure. While not every woman who keeps in contact with her ex is doing it out of malicious intent, Sigma men will still avoid getting involved if they sense any lingering doubt or hesitation. 9. They don't appreciate what they have and focus on what they don't have or want more of. Many women have a habit of taking the things they have for granted. This can be anything from having a stable job to living in a comfortable home and enjoying luxurious vacations. Sigma males won't put up with someone who doesn't appreciate what they already have, as it sends the message that nothing is ever enough. This will never sit well with a Sigma man who values contentment and living in the present. Of course, it's natural to want more out of life, but a Sigma wants someone who can also enjoy and appreciate what they have now. Dreaming of something bigger and better is great, but not if it means overlooking what's right in front of them. If a woman cannot stop and enjoy the moment, then this is a major red flag for a Sigma. 10. They lack substance in conversation. What could be worse than a partner who is constantly talking but nothing ever of substance? Sigma males are drawn to women with depth and insight, so they won't be interested in someone who just rambles on without adding any real value to the conversation. They want someone who has genuine thoughts and opinions, not just meaningless small talk. It's like the saying goes, it's not about what you say, it's about what you mean. A Sigma man won't be impressed with someone who can fill a room with sound without putting any real thought into it. He wants someone who can think critically and know when to be quiet and listen. Being able to articulate what you think and why is an attractive quality in the eyes of the Sigma. If a woman lacks this, then she likely won't be worth the effort. 11. They tend to be entitled. Everyone deserves to be treated with dignity and respect, but Sigma males are turned off by anyone who acts like the world owes them something. Entitlement is not attractive at all and can lead to misunderstandings and conflict. They value hard work and humility, so someone who's expecting the world to cater to them won't get very far with them. Being humble and grateful goes a long way in their eyes. While a Sigma man knows that it's important to stand up for yourself, he wants someone who can do so without expecting something in return. If a woman is constantly looking for advantages or special treatment, then Sigma will be wary of her intentions and choose to stay away. 12. They lack emotional maturity. While being emotionally mature does not mean a woman can never feel sad or vulnerable, it does mean that she is able to process and cope with her emotions in healthy ways. Modern women often struggle with this due to the pressures of society. Sigma males are looking for someone who has found their own way of navigating life's ups and downs without having an emotional breakdown over every little thing. While Sigma men are fiercely independent, they crave strong emotional connections and need someone who can meet them on that level. If a woman cannot manage her emotions in an adult manner, then there's no way a Sigma can trust her with his feelings. This isn't to say that all modern women lack emotional maturity, but it is something to be aware of. Sigma males tend to be more guarded with their feelings, so they need someone who won't take advantage of this vulnerability or use it as an excuse for her own insecurities. If a woman can demonstrate emotional stability and consciousness, then she may have what it takes to win over a Sigma man.